Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we're out here on a very cloudy day at Moraine Rotary, and we're going to be checking out the Innova Fox. The Fox is a relatively new mid-range to the Innova lineup, coming in at 5.6 -2.1, and this thing's profile is something else because it kind of feels faster than a 5-speed. It's very thin, very shallow. It kind of reminds me of the Rollo in a way. And it does have this smooth little bead to it as well. I like how shallow it is. I tend to gravitate towards shallow discs. I don't like when they're very deep, so this feels good. Today I'm going to be comparing it to one of my favorite mid-ranges, the Detour, which flight numbers are 5.5 -2.1. So Innova is claiming the Fox has a little bit more glide to it. I've also seen a bunch of videos where this looks more flippy than a -2. We'll find out today. We're going to start here on 300 feet. This is going to be my first ever throw with the Fox. Going to put it on hyzer and just hope it flips. I think it should. I'm going to start with the Detour. I also feel maybe a little headwind. Nothing drastic, but I think it's there. Nice flip, subtle turn. Tried to work toward the basket. Oh, wow. Way more flippy. Okay, we're going to have to give that some height and a little less power. This could be interesting. That makes me wonder, is this just a step up from the Rollo? I don't know. Too soon to tell, but that was pretty flippy. And that is a boring par. These first few holes are in the open. Nothing to them, but they're good holes to get a feel for this Innova Fox. Kind of flips up on the hyzer, and that's going to be absolutely parked. Oh, there we go. That's the money shot. And that has a lot of glide to it. Okay, that flip up, dead straight. That's what we're looking for. It doesn't take as much as the Detour, so you don't really have to overdo it. Just allow the disc to do the work. Don't overthink it, basically. Players that throw smooth and have a lot more touch are really going to be able to manipulate this disc down the fairways, whereas players who throw hard and are a bit more out of control are going to have a really hard time controlling the Fox. Hole 3, the tee sign says 335. It's definitely farther than the last two holes. Not sure we're going to be able to get to it or not. Again, I'm going to start with the Detour. Looking for a flip up. If I somehow release early, we're going to be in the water, which would not be great. Oh, I thought I hit the sign. Mind you, that Detour has been thrown quite a bit. I've bagged it for a long time now. So at one point, it was more stable than it's flying right now. The Fox, on the other hand, is brand new, and it's also in Star Plastic. I think I failed to mention that. Over the sign, please. Yes. Wow. If you get the right angle and power on that, it does just continue to push. I'm really liking that flight. Of course, I can't putt. Wasn't meant to be. Hole 4, you can see a sliver of the basket to the left. This shot, I'm trying to throw what I threw on hole 2. Where we put it on hyzer, it kind of flips up, but it's still going left. I don't want it to flip up too much because then it might turn over or it'll just go too straight. Between these two, I feel like the Detour is the big brother. It's a click more stable, but it's not too drastic. Just like a click or two. I think this is perfect. Yeah. Oh, squeaked by. Skip. All right, threw that one a little too soft, but you can see how it still gets to flat. If I threw that any harder on that angle, I don't think it would have been as good. Let's get some comments down below. Have you guys tried the Fox out yet? Do you like it? Do you not? Is it too flippy for you or is it perfect? It is a mid-range I could see a lot of beginners liking as well because it does have that understability, but so far it's been pretty good to me. I could see people using this in the woods a lot on tight lines, so let me know what you guys think. And if you haven't checked out the Fox yet, but want to, hit the link down in the description, foundationdiscs.com. Shopping through that link helps support this YouTube channel. So be sure to check it out. Got a little straddle putt with the Fox. Can't believe it still got this close to the basket. You didn't see that. Hopefully you saw that one though. Hole 5 for us, 8 on the course, 260 feet. Just kind of want to throw a simple hyzer. Make sure you get the height over the bridge, and it should fade right to the basket. Oh, please get over the bridge. Okay, good thing that was with the Detour. We're really here for the Fox. It's going to be a little short because I threw it so high. All right, right next to that tree, I think is about a 20 to 25 footer. I am questioning the -2. Thrown softer, I feel like I'm getting that -2 flight, but thrown a bit harder, it makes me think it might be more understable than that, especially with me bagging the Detour for so long and that being a -2. That's kind of what I envision. So definitely on the flippier side with the Fox. Might have missed it. Oh. Did that one go in? Both of those are so lucky. Always nice to see my buddy Kevin out on the course. Hole 6, it says 300 feet. Who knows? Straight ahead in the trees. What I'm going to do here is throw the turnover or try to get them turned over. So start left, work them right. With the Detour, I can usually throw it relatively flat and then it just goes right. On this shot, I might put it on a little ante though. Oh yeah. See that Detour just work right. And that was pretty flat, I feel like. Now the Fox. Should do that, but easier maybe? Ah, too much. So there's where maybe with the Fox, I still need to start on a little bit of hyzer to give it room to flip up and then go right. I struggle with throwing on ante and still hitting my line. So that's why I like the Detour a lot, because I don't really have to focus on putting it on the ante. I can more just focus on hitting the line, and then the disc does the rest of the work. I think the Fox can be that. It's just a little touchy for me right now because this is the first time I've thrown it. Haven't been able to capitalize on a long putt all day. Maybe this is the one. Oh, if that isn't there, I really think that's in the bucket. There we go. That felt good. Hole 7 for us. Tee sign says 320 straight ahead. I'm going to try to throw that same shot just a bit further this time and see if we can make it happen. So probably start this on some hyzer. Not high enough. At some point, it becomes too much hyzer. Take 2. Better. Yeah, there we go. It's not to the basket, but it's a great flight. Kind of looked like the Detour. Wow, look at this though. Detour and the Fox. It's outdrove the Detour a few times now. Definitely has the glide to it. Wow. I'm blaming the cold hands. Gotta blame something. Hole 8 for us, 330 feet, baskets off to the left. So another one where I don't really want to get it all the way flipped up and have it continue pushing left. See if I can get there or not. Oh, that's awful. Okay, player 2. Wow, just the flight of that is so good. It's not necessarily close to the basket, but you gotta love that flip up. Oh, come on. I still stink. Decided to end the video on this hole, our last hole, and throw every line forehanded with the Fox. So we have a hyzer line, a straight line, and then a turnover. That is going to be a little tricky with this sign, but we're going to do it. This could take a lot of tries because I only have one Fox. Within circle. Ooh, a little turned over, but it's going to work. Right behind the basket. This is going to be the hardest one. Woo, that'll do. Inside circle. Good catch. All right, guys, that is going to do it for my Innova Fox review. Fox versus Detour, just a little bit more understable out of the box. A lot different profile than the Detour, but a pretty smooth flyer. Once you get that angle and power correct, that's going to flip up and go forever. Like you saw today, it did outdrive the Detour a couple of times. So pretty good disc. Could see a lot of newer players loving it, and then some more advanced players shaping it through the woods. Let me know what you guys think of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one.